Alright everybody, welcome back to Shadowrun Hong Kong. I know it's been a while, I've been super busy with school and just everything in general, life, the universe, and everything. But the answer to this one is not 42, so I do apologize. When we left off, we had just gotten that rooster guy, and then I have no idea what we were doing after that. I think I accepted a new mission, but let's find out. Also, I keep trying to flirt with Duncan, and it's almost like the game is like, you can't do that. And I'm like, why? It's like, because he's your brother. And I'm like, adopted. It's being just, like, really mean to me. It's not my fault. I got, like, Duncan upstairs, who's, like, super duper hot, and then I've got my freaking dude downstairs, who's super duper hot, and I'm just like, let me have one of them. But it won't let me. No, I'm just like, yeah, I got some free time. Let's play some Shadowrun. So, you know, come on. I wanna go kick some people's butts with my. Whoa. Okay, so let's claim payment for runs at the computer. Okay. So I guess we left off like right after that. Like I hadn't claimed my payment yet. It's probably also going to be like, take a nap. I'm just going to be like, every time I do that, I have a nightmare. Can I just never sleep again? Of course, the game's going to be like, you have to sleep, bro. It's like, but do I? Do I have to sleep? Alright. I wonder if I have enough points to level up again. I'm trying to get my charisma up so, like, I can get my speech up. Oh, shit. Ractor. That's his name, by the way. The hot guy that lives in the basement. You enter the trawler to find your crew gathered together waiting for you. Isabel has her head buried in her PDA. The rest of them stand watching her, trying to be patient. What's going on? I like that one. Isabel paces up and back, trying to decide how to begin. I've been doing my homework on Josephine Tseng and Tseng Mechanical Services. You're pacing, so that tells me you found something. Let's do that one. Oh yeah, I found something alright. Isabel lifts her PDA to her face and consults her notes. In 2011, Tseng Mechanical Services was a D-level corps floundering in the shallow end of the Hong Kong corporate pool. That's when Josephine Shui married into the family. Josephine thought big. She conceived of a massive project that would catapult TMS into the big time, something she called the Prosperity Project. Prosperity? That's what Raymond was mumbling about. What is the Prosperity Project? Once upon a time, in the 1900s, the walled city was a densely populated slum. Something like 30,000 people crammed into 6.5 acres. Wait, I've heard this story before. It's a shithole, hell on earth, yada yada yada. That's today's walled city, the second walled city. The first walled city started life well over 100 years ago and lasted through both world wars and almost through to the Awakening. It was torn down in 1994 when the government had finally had enough. It had become such a haven for criminals that the cops would only enter it in large, well-armed groups. Sounds familiar. In 2021, that's this year. In 2021, Josephine Tseng proposed a vision for a new type of low-income housing project, the Prosperity Project, a self-contained, low-cost, walking neighborhood for the poor, but on a grand scale. The Prosperity Project would give Hong Kong's poor and the flood of refugees pouring into the country a place they could call their own, something that felt more permanent than the sprawling tent city that spontaneously sprang up after the first walled city was demolished. The Prosperity Project would replace the tent city and would be symbolically built on the site of the old walled city. The slogan was, a place of dignity where prosperity begins. The apartments weren't much bigger than the space you'd get in your average coffin motel, but they were built around plazas and marketplaces that contained goods and services catering to the poor. The government forgot the lessons of the last walled city. They loved the idea of containing the refugees and the poor to only a few densely populated blocks. It kept them out of the public eye. Securing the contract catapulted Tseng Mechanical Services' fortunes ahead. It eventually put Josephine Tseng onto the executive council. That doesn't line up. How did she get so powerful by building a slum? It's a very big slum. Apparently, that was also the beginning of a series of lucrative building contracts that propelled TMS into the big time. Where's Raymond come into all this? Raymond Black doesn't come into it at all, but Edward Singh does. Is Raymond Black actually Edward Singh? You got it. Duncan's jaw drops open. What? No, come on. Raymond Black was actually Edward Singh, the only son of Josephine Singh and her late husband, Breakwater Singh. Edward was in charge of laying the groundwork for the walled city, excavation and utilities, running the power lines, sewage, that kind of thing. So our secret foster grandmother is trying to kill us? It looks that way, yeah. Bracketer chuckles softly to himself. Wait, this doesn't make any sense. Remember that massive gray water leak that flooded the basement back in 48? When we got back from that camping trip in the Salish, Ray screamed bloody murder about that. Wu nods, smiling. I'd never seen him so angry. He sobers. But did Raymond know how to fix it? No. Ray didn't know the first thing about sewer lines. He hired a small army of plumbers, probably paid him double what the job was worth to fix the thing, and it still took almost 2 months to get the leak under control. And Josephine put him in charge of the utilities? No wonder the walled city smells like that. I don't think Raymond had anything to do with the utilities in the walled city. So, if this man was not in charge of the utilities for the project, what was he doing down there? I don't know, but Edward Singh disappeared from the public eye shortly after Prosperity was completed, around 2031. That's about the time he moved to Seattle, around 7 years before he found us. But what happened in the walled city? And what would make Raymond want to go back in there now, after all these years? I don't know, but I intend to find out. Oh, they're just like, fuck it. They just left. Peace. Alright. Do you guys like my voices? I like my voices. I did not set my timer. Stop walking. One of them was just like, let's walk. Loud and hard. Oh, should I make this one? You know what? Let's go. Let's go a little bit. Let's go a little bit. Okay. I need to... is it the directory? Oh, yep. Payment. You submit the job is finished and await your client's response. A few moments later, a message pops onto the screen. The client is pleased with how you handled... Oh, it is from Chang. With how you handled the situation. Rooster Lowe has been very contrite and forthcoming, due in no small part to the violence with which you handled the opposition. You even earned a little extra for taking out the Talon. Your payment is attached. Thank you, Auntie. Do I have an active job right now? I don't. Okay. Let's see here. Let's open the job directory. Pending jobs. Geomantic sabotage. Geomancy is big business in the free enterprise zone. Here in Hong Kong, feng shui isn't just the act of rearranging your kitchen to make things look pretty. The fortunes of empires rise and fall with the ebb and flow of qi, and sometimes that flow needs a helping hand. Wu Xing Incorporated are the preeminent practitioners of large-scale qi manipulation here in the free enterprise. They've gone to great lengths to channel qi from all over Hong Kong into their headquarters, an enormous monstrosity they call the Wu Xing Sky Tower. There, it is focused and transformed into good fortune through the building's geomantically attuned architecture and interior decoration. Our client believes that it is time for Wu Xing's good luck to run out. You are to infiltrate the Sky Tower and disrupt the flow of qi throughout the building, but you are to do so in two distinct fashions. First, you must disrupt the feng shui of the offices by subtly altering the environment of that level. This will consist of minor adjustments of desks, spilled water, and other small activities that are unlikely to be noticed. Ordinarily, even subtle disturbances of this nature would be noticed. This is why the client wishes you to make a much louder demonstration on the rooftop garden. The garden is to be ransacked, utterly destroyed, set fire to things, uproot trees, that kind of thing. Our client has also specified that he would like you to destroy the large Buddha statue in the garden, smash the thing to bits, and leave them scattered across the rooftop. This level of destruction will help keep Wu Zhang's geomancers busy long enough that the most subtle disruption below will take effect. In addition, it will send them the kind of message our client would like Wu Zhang to hear. I have utmost faith in your ability to cause destruction. The more disruption you can cause on both levels of the Sky Tower, the happier the client will be. Given your own skills with magic, you should have an easy time identifying the most effective ways to disrupt the key of the building. Okay, let's go back. Is this the only, job I have right now? Job directory. Huh, looks like it. Okay, let's get out of this real quick and, level up real fast. Because this says I have karma I can spend. Thank you. Charisma. So, I need to get it up a bit. Socialite. Socialite or corporate? It doesn't really tell you, what they do. Actually, I think I need corporate. Okay, I have 4 left. So let's see. Quickness. That's probably, whoops. I didn't do that. Didn't realize how. I think strength gives me, but I want to do quickness because my guy's kind of a quick dude anyway, so. Confirm. Alright. Let's go check my inbox. I should do that too. Opportunity. Yo, come see me if you have a chance. I have a trade opportunity. Maximum. Oh, maximum wall is yo. Done is what happens when I rain the fire. Okay. Ooh. Little birds have been whispering in my ear about an urgent and high-paying run. Still Armlu, a red pole, managed to get his hands on information concerning a prototype laser weapon in development by Ares Asia Holdings. For years, the Yellow Lotus and the Red Dragon have been locked in a cold war. Despite this, we remain evenly matched. Neither one of us can attack the other without being exposed to devastating reprisals. Lou wants to change this, and he has a plan. Rather than strike directly, Lou intends to aim external forces at the Red Dragon, specifically Knight Errant. He intends to frame a white paper fan named Golden Fong, making it appear that the Red Dragon have been bribing Ares researchers for classified data. 2 leading drone and energy weapon researchers have recently transferred from London to Hong Kong and are running the project. Doctors Taylor and Hardingham were respected in Europe, but in Hong Kong they remain unknown quantities. They're untrusted and therefore are considered untrustworthy. Perfect targets, in other words. We will provide data that will make it look as if the researchers were contacted by the Golden Fong and made quite a bit of money, but grew tired of the arrangement. Transfer the attached files to a data chip. The files are bundled with a worm program which will auto-execute when inserted into the appropriate systems. You need not bring a decker, though one may be helpful. You will need to plant data in the visitor record system, the camera systems in Hardingham and Taylor's lab. Financial data is to be transferred to Dr. Taylor's personal terminal. That, in and of itself, will not be enough to ensure Knight Errant involvement, however. Planting the data is only the first part of your task. This is where a heavier touch will be required. You will also need to steal the prototype laser weapon. There is a GPS tracking device attached to it, which Lou will plant deep in Red Dragon territory. The apparent theft of a prototype weapon by a disgruntled Triad member should convince Ares to dispatch overwhelming force against the Red Dragon, dealing them a vicious blow. As a note, Lou does not care what becomes of the laser weapon. If you wish to sell it or keep it, feel free. I have also attached a map of your extraction route from the building. During the facility's expansion in 2052, Ares Asia was forced to extend their foundations deeper into the island. They drove piles through the former site of the central MTR station, which partially collapsed during the Dalu Bay earthquake of 2044. Practically, this means that you can exit through the basement directly onto the new MTR line through Central. With any luck, you can be gone without anyone knowing how. Unfortunately, this route is heavily alarmed, so you will be forced to go in the front door. If you can con the front desk, you should have no problems. The facility is both an office and a residence, so strange people coming and going at odd hours is not unusual. If you're not up to fast talk, however, be prepared to shoot your way in. Lou does not care if you are loud or quiet, but a word of caution. He came by all this information via the loose lips of one of the research team. Other fixers know of this job. Move fast, and you are guaranteed success. But there are definitely other Shadowrunners with an eye on your prize. This is the one for Ractor. Very well. Still arm loose sends his regards, and bids you good fortune and plentiful ammunition. The dramatic git. Don't die, Silverwolf. Our arrangement has been very profitable so far, and I would hate to lose that. I am not in Haoi right now, so don't bother coming to see me. We'll talk when I return. Please continue with our business ventures in the meantime. Auntie C. I hope you're enjoying your newfound success in the shadows. I've got another job for you, one that would prove very lucrative indeed. I've been contacted by an employee of the Eastern Tiger Corporation, and he needs you to steal some research data and biological samples from his employer. The man's name is Tagath Wright. Until recently, he was a researcher on a genetic engineering project. He was cagey with the details, but I gather that it centered around phenotypic alteration and postnatal genetic enhancement. Unfortunately for Wright, he's got a conscience. Stupid man. Luckily for us, he's willing to pay to have his conscience assuaged. Assuaged. I'm not very bright today. Forgive me. Wright's project was apparently quite horrible. Experiments on living children, total disregard for biomedical ethics or safety, and when Wright raised concerns, he was taken off the project. He's decided to step outside the bounds of the law and expose their wrongdoing to the world. The snag, you see, is that his wife and child live in Seoul. Not quite the heart of Eastern Tiger's power, but close enough. He's afraid that if he releases the information himself, they'll be taken prisoner and use as leverage. The idiot should have thought of that before, but that's not our problem. The samples and data are currently on the Eastern Tiger cargo ship, the MV Nalaki, sailing near Hong Kong, on their way to Seoul. The storms slow the ship down, so you don't have to go right away, but don't take too long. Once you have the data and samples, you're to call Wright. I've attached his number. He'll give you instructions on how he wants the information leaked. When you're ready, let me know. I'll arrange transit with Captain Jomo. He's a local Loho Joa pirate and smuggler, but don't let that put you off. He's as good as they get, and he'll have you on that ship without incident. Sorry, not right now, Auntie C. I have something to do with Ractor. But I'll check it later. Bye-bye. Okay, let's save it first. We have to save it because... just in case. Just in case. Yes. Yep, new save. Oh, I should go talk to my adopted brother. Do you think that... I love that Duncan's like, there's no way our adopted dad knew anything about pipes because he was just bad at it. Trust me. You find who is sitting on his bed and staring at the floor when you come to his cabin. He rubs his head up and back, occasionally stopping to softly bounce his palm against his forehead. When he notices you, he closes his eyes and shakes his head. Not in the mood to talk right now. I gotta wrap my brain around this Edward saying thing. Let's talk about something else then. Not right now, Octa. I don't want to talk about our last run or the walled city or the triads or anything else. I just gotta think, work through this. Wu clenches his jaw. 16 years. We lived with him 16 years and we never knew the man. 16 motherfucking years. He drops his gaze to the floor again. Talk to you later. Come on. Fine. He doesn't want to talk. He doesn't want to talk about it. Let's go take a nap real quick. See if something terrible happens. You awaken from a blank, featureless sleep, sweat-soaked and starving. You feel uneasy, but you can't say why. Groggily, you heave yourself out of bed. Let's go see if he is more of a conversationalist now that we've had nap. Probably not. He's probably gonna be like, I don't want to talk about it. Like, Duncan, we need to talk about this. It's important. Ugh. I love you, man, but we need to talk. Like, talk. Especially about my weird crush on you. Listen. When you live with a man for 16 years and you're just now getting around to being like, hey, I love you, by the way. My friend, there's something that I would like to discuss with you. Something related to the Ares run that you recently accepted. You may recall my story about my former colleagues, Taylor and Hottingham, the ones who stole my research. They work at that facility. If the auto repair circuits that they took from me still exist, they are there. I need you to bring me on the run to retrieve them. Duh. Of course, you'll be the first man on the train when we head out. Thank you, my friend. You will not regret this decision, I guarantee it. Oh, Raptor. You flirt. He's like, I don't even know what's happening. Same with Duncan. These two men that I work with are just insufferable. I'm like, try harder. It's not my fault, okay? They're both good looking dudes. Apparently, I also have a video game type. I actually have a lot of, like, types for video games. You'd be like, whoa. Like, really? I'd be like, yeah, really? Have you seen him? Don't mind me, just gonna go cause some chaos. Oh, wait, Maximum wanted to talk to me. Is that him over there? I'm gonna go talk to him real quick. He's like, I need to talk to you. Alright. What? Oh. Sorry, I was getting a drink. Maximum Law surveys the docks from beneath his meticulously patched tarpaulin. Goggled and belted with electronics, his arms folded, his expression stern, a sweat-drenched little king. His boat rocks gently. As you approach, he looks sharply your way and breaks into an awkward smile. He's like, I want to be friends. Hello. Hey, Silver Wolf. I was hoping you'd come around. You got a minute? What's up? Kindly had Wampoa burn your sin. Word is you're doing work for her. Not normal Yellow Lotus stuff. Law shifts from foot to foot. He fidgets with hardware on his belt. Shadowrunning. Yes, I'm now an unusual asset. Wicked. Law says it distinctly in a hushed tone, then seems to catch himself. He draws himself up to his full height. His usual demeanor of self-assurance returns. That's pretty ironclad, Silver Wolf. Pretty vicious. If you do good, you'll be noticed. Listen, if you've got info about runs, I can make it worth something. We Wampoans call that kind of thing metadata. Wampoa likes to get the word on the street from the active operators. I'll think about it. Yeah, I get it. It's a covert world. Think about it, though. We Wampoans manage secrets already. It's what we do. We run the shadow nets. Law looks out through the rain across the rocking boats. He wipes his foggy goggle lenses with a rag from his pocket. His stomach gurgles loudly. Augmented reality goggles aside. This gig gets really boring sometimes. You ever want to talk shop? I'm here. Cool. See you later, Law. You gotta go? Okay. Watch your back and shoot straight and all. Law grins at you and dexterously flashes a hand sign that Shadowrunners give each other in Holovid shows. I got things to do too. Oh, Law. He's kind of sweet, right? He's actually like a really sweet guy. I don't even know how old he is. I wonder how old he is. I wonder how old my character is. Alright. We have to take Raptor, and we have to take Duncan. Yeah. There's... Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me save it real quick, because I don't want to have that whole conversation with Law again, even though I love him to bits. Let's just save it real quick. Because that'll be smart, right? Hopefully. Okay, now we can go. Yes. Ares facility to incite conflict. We're going to take Isabel, Raptor, and my boy Duncan. Let's get on. Let's go ruin some people's lives. Alright, I'm gonna drink real quick. Alright, misdirection. Central Hong Kong spills out along Victoria Harbor, all glittering chrome and neon flash against the night's darkness. The skyscrapers are a jagged nest of mirrored knives thrust into the sky, rending the clouds as they ascend into the heavens. The Ares Asia Holdings complex squats menacingly over Chatter Road, a steel and concrete tumor entwined with nearby buildings in a web of sky bridges and shared parking structures. You make your way inside and ascend to the 5th floor, a public foyer that connects to the restricted areas of the complex. As the elevator opens, you arrive in cold, dimly lit reception areas. Beyond it, your quarry awaits. Do you guys like how intensely I read stuff? I'm pretty sure we have everything we need. Exiting the Ares Asia Holdings elevator on the 5th floor of the skyscraper complex, the antiseptic odor of the megacorporation's office assails your nostrils. The immaculately detailed interior speaks volumes of the wealth and control the North American industrial giant has come to wield over the free enterprise zone. Raptor glances at his bracer, pulling up a page of notes on Ares Asia Holdings and scrolling through it. We are looking for a lab between floor 15 and 40. Everything below 15 is shopping and recreation, and the resident areas span 41 to 92. The auto repair circuit should be up there as well. I know Taylor and Hardingham. They'll keep it close to their main lab so they can work on the project in their off hours, and they'll need specialized testing equipment. Things you can fit in an apartment, even a big one. So everything we're looking for will be near the main lab. Yes. Once we plant the altered visitor record data, we can find the lab's precise location. From there, everything we need should be nearby. Sweet. Okay. Hey, secretary. What's up? Oh, they got Ares. They got the god Ares right there. Look at him. Being all worry. Welcome to the Ares Asia Holdings, a division of Ares Macro Technology. How may I assist you today? By letting me inside, alright? I've got a meeting on the 36th floor with Matrix R&D. Ah, I see. Would you like me to call Division Director Wong to escort you? I've already done that. We've got a milestone review meeting that started 10 minutes ago. As you wish. Please, go right ahead. You'll have to stay on this floor until someone comes to escort you upstairs. The receptionist quickly taps on his computer, adding you to the list of registered guests. If there's anything Ares Asia Holdings can do to assist you in your business, feel free to message the front desk at any time. Yeah. So, let's go looking around in places I'm not supposed to be looking around in. Because that's how I roll, yo. I break into shit. What's that dude gonna do? Yell at me about it? Probably. I don't care. He can yell. What's this? Oh, it's a bathroom. What's this over here? What's this? Oh, it's a vent. This vent could fit a drone through it. Absent that, there's not much you can do with this. Send one of your team's drones then. Come on, buddy. Yep. I can't go in there, right? No, just enter it. There we go. What's this do? This power conduit is labeled elevator control and power. A series of tangled cables and wires weave in and out of the junction box as if it's been patched and repairs made many times. A note is taped to the side of the box. For God's sake, don't touch anything in here without contacting me first. This box is the most temperamental piece of crap I've ever worked with. If anything gets unplugged, the elevator system will go down and take the security card readers with it. Why do we spend all that nuyen on improving security if everyone has to take the stairs? Lee. The drone could fairly easily rip out some of these cables, rendering the elevator and employee ID card readers inoperable until repaired. What will happen if I do it? The drone tears out several of the elevator power and control cables, and a number of the diagnostic lights begin flashing red. It looks like you're going to be taking the stairs for the time being. So... okay. No, I want my boy to come out. And... alright, did we put our weapons away? Yes, we did. Because they all, like, pulled out their weapons and shit. They're like, oh no. Let's pull out our weapons. I'm just gonna take the stairs to the meeting, because, like, the elevator seems to be broken. Can I open this door, or will you freak the fuck out? Whoa, who are you? What's this? System. This is a public matrix terminal for guests and visitors. Its primary functions appear to be directory and news services, as well as basic email. This is also a perfect terminal for you to upload the fake visitor records. Search for Dr. Taylor first. Drone 427. Dr. Taylor has transferred to the Hong Kong offices of Ares Asia Holdings from his previous post in London with Ares Europe. Dr. Taylor's research focuses primarily on drone weapons technology, although previous work has centered on cryogenics technology and the impact of the matrix on social structures and human development. Dr. Taylor is joint chair of the Ares Asia Drone Research Laboratories with Dr. Ian Hardingham. Current projects include expansion of the Hangzhou Bay Tidal Power System, a proposal to expand the Hong Kong MTR maintenance program, and further research into machine learning. Search for Hardingham. Also floor 27. Dr. Hardingham is transferred, same story. But he does mechanical engineering and artificial intelligence. Development of new artificial intelligence solutions that will help Ares macro technology competitive in this rapidly changing world. While the specific work of the drone research laboratories is classified, previous efforts have been centered around the self-repairing machinery, robotic game theory, and collective machine stuff. Alter records. You slip the data chip into the port on the public terminal and let the worm go to work. After several seconds, the chip flashes green. Now, Ares Asia Holding records show that Golden Fong has visited on several occasions in the past. Okay. I did nothing. I don't know what's happening. This guy is the worst, like, guard ever. I just walked in there and uploaded some shit, and he's just like... Didn't they say I had, like, a map or some shit? What is this? Oh, do I need to go... How do I get over there? I don't know where I'm going. I'm going to a place, apparently. There's a matrix terminal. I could go there, but I'm afraid of having my ass fucking caught. What's in here? What's this? Hello, don't worry about me. I'm just gonna go touch this computer with my face. Okay, bye. This office computer doesn't appear to be fully locked. It rests on an info page about Ares Asia Holdings. Isabel rattles out a few lines of code and the machine beeps softly. You know, I'd expect Ares employees to be more careful with data security, but I guess nobody's perfect. From inside the machine's secure storage, you can access recent email and recent project updates. Let's look at the email. Most of the emails bring lunch plans, updates on hardware requests, complaints about office lighting, and things of that nature. One thread catches your eye, though. I don't know why you're having such difficulty understanding our matrix upgrades, chum. I've given you the bypass codes for the blocker IC at least 3 times already. Maybe you should write them down or something. Anyway, here they are again. These codes should allow you to bypass the blocker IC in our secure data store and also for security scheduling. Don't sass me, Corporal. I wouldn't be in this situation if you hadn't been promising the matrix upgrades would be complete next week for the past 6 months. After 4 months of waiting, I stopped thinking about it. Now every time I make a pull request from our depot, that damn IC gets in my persona's face, and demands another set of passcodes. Thank you for the bypass codes, though. I'll write them on the back of my hand or something. This sounds like a good idea. Most of the employee records involve construction projects in and around Hong Kong, but one project referred to only as 2231 stands out. Dr. Shang, is it Shang or Chung? I'm not sure. If you know, tell me. I'm concerned about the amount of resources you requested to pursue Project 2231, particularly because we are Ares Asia Holdings, not Ares America. 2231 is an Ares America project, not one of ours. What explanation can you offer for this request? How can it be justified? I understand your concerns, Director, but you should be aware that all divisions of Ares Macrotechnology have been ordered to support Project 2231 where possible. Dr. Taylor and Dr. Hardingham are particularly interested in testing their prototype in support of Project 2231. I am simply requesting enough manpower to find suitable subjects to test the prototype against. The risk involved in local research is unacceptable at this time. This is the entire reason the bulk of 2231 related research takes place at Complex 68G, and why 68G is in the middle of the frozen tundra. I would be willing to divert additional engineers for the Taylor and Hardingham's project if they would be willing to create another prototype with the intent of shipping it to Complex 68G. I'll talk to them about it, Director, if you think it's not possible any other way. I'll impress that upon them. Okay, bye. I think that's what I was just doing. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if any of this is important. I'm just gonna... No, it's not. So it's just like stuff that's like the average person would know, I guess. Okay. So I did that. Let's go this way. By the way, my person has this like urge to just touch everything in his face. It's like, I gotta rub my face on it. That's how you establish ownership of the building. You rub your face on it. Take it to the stairs. Excellent, Silver Wolf. We have arrived. Raptor straightens himself up, smoothing out the front of his jacket. We should make certain to find the auto-repair prototype while we're here. I'm sure it'll be around here somewhere. Good. Then it won't be too much work to pick it up on our way. Thank you very much for this assistance. Oh, bro, you're welcome. Oh, game saved, huh? Fantastic. I'm supposed to be here. Totes my goats, bro. Hello? Anyone in here? Hello? Hello? I don't see any human, elf, orc, troll, no stuff. Cannibals. I ran into a cannibal in this game. I killed him, but I kept the vampire because I liked her. What's that? What's this? What are all these things? Touch it with your face. This has a looky-doo-dad on it. Shutter controls. Must be closed during energy emittance testing. The shutter controls are currently also closing the security room shutters. I've talked to maintenance about it, but they haven't had a chance to fix it yet. So bear in mind when you close the shutters for laser testing, security cannot respond. As the side door auto locks, make sure nobody goes in or out of the main lab while the shutters are down. Close them. What? Maybe it just like says that. Duncan. There is a small keycard slot on the side of the safe. A red light glows softly next to it, indicating the safe is still locked. Duncan, I need you. He's just like out there. So is Isabel. What the fuck, guys? Autovium. Sorry. Aut vium invenium aut fascium. Please direct your query. Search for auto repair project. Considered secret. Duplication of the files forbidden. Secret file. Desert Wars field testing. Ares Europe's given us the go-ahead on entering the Griffin drone prototypes into this season of Desert wars. Between the auto repair circuitry, the MP laser prototypes, and the self-organizing threat assessment programs, I think we've got a great chance of being one of the standout stars this season. Obviously, we have a lot of work to do between now and the kickoff event, so I'm expecting plenty of crunch time. I know each and every one of you wants this as much as I do. It's hard for me to express how proud I am of this team and all the hard work you put in over the past year. If we can pull this off, we're positioned to be one of the biggest teams in security drone hardware in the past 10 years. If we buckle down and put it in the odds required, I know we can do it. Dr. Taylor. Raptor grunts softly. When he speaks, he sounds almost sad. Taylor, how far you have fallen. When we worked together, he'd never have written this kind of limp corporate missive. We all cared enough about our work that we never had to motivate the team like this. He's become a management tool of Ares Macrotech. I doubt there's much left of the passionate young researcher I knew. You sound sad. I am. The Dr. Taylor I knew was ready to work out of a basement, a garage, even an ice cave when we got snowed in outside of Novosibirsk during a field test. This new one, he gave up everything that made his independent work valuable. Tied down by inflexible budgets, deadlines, and arbitrary constraints on a bloated marketing department. Of course I'm sad. His attention is confined by meaningless process, and the world is poor for it. Self-organization, subroutine bugs. Hey Ian, I've been encountering a worrying bug in the latest multi-drone mesh network test. After checking on it, I'm pretty sure it originates in the self-organization subroutines. When the Griffin drones go into self-diagnostic mode and start sharing their telemetry data after a field activity, they stop responding to external commands. Even kicking the debugger over to admin mode won't stop them. It looks like they're not responding to outside commands because they're identifying activity orders as non-critical in comparison to their attempts to share and learn from each other's telemetry. It's downright spooky. They tried to push me out of the room during one of the tests because one started firing the on-share cleanup base camp function, and the rest picked up on it. They identified me as an object to be removed from their secure space, and the worst part is that the trigger condition was me trying to shut down the mesh network. I don't know, Ian. I don't like the idea of drones making value judgments about administrator orders. I'd like to strip out the self-organization code for future tests until I can debug it. I understand that we're trying to play catch-up with the Renraku on the pseudo-intelligence front, but the fallout of this bug spreads could be pretty catastrophic. Yeah, they could fucking freak out. Just a heads up for the team. Hold on further self-organization tests until you get the all clear from me, Taylor, or Jan. There's a bug where the drone network refuses external orders while they're pursuing their self-generated directives. Data sharing, learning, battle extermination, etc. It's nothing critical, but it's going to make debugging other systems a pain in the ass until we get it sorted out. General tests are still a go. Tien to 1, they're still using my old code. It sounds like the same kind of bug I encountered during my early tests in Moscow. Raptor runs a hand through his hair, squinting at the computer screen from over your shoulder. The problem is that they're trying to give orders to the drones while the drones have prioritized their own desires over... Sorry, I had to stop doing the voice. Their own desires over those of the end user. They'll never respond so long as they're in group reflection mode. You're saying the drones don't listen because they're busy with their own work and don't want additional work? In essence, yes. The more complex pseudo-intelligence drones become, the more we have to learn to convince them that what we've ordered them to do is the best course of action, within reason. Part of the reason the self-correction code exists is to protect against user error. These drones are only doing what they've been designed to do. The deeper I go into data sharing and self-development code, the more I come to realize that it was impossible to build a truly independent drone, a system as simple as waiting order priority. Checking from A to B to C, it's functional, but inelegant. My solution was to create a system of interlocking desires and motivations that shift and change over time. The only overriding principle of that, both Koshei and I must work together to solve problems. That's a novel approach. That's the way it works as well. As you increase independence, so too is danger increased. If Koshei determined the best method of preserving my life was to shoot me in the leg, he would do so. And I would likely allow that to happen. Koshei's senses and analytical capabilities are superior to my own, at least in terms of battlefield threat assessment. Oh. Well, tell him that if he shoots me in the leg, I'll eat him. Recent messages. Olympics cancelled. Can't stinking believe it, Jung. After spending all that time and money tracking down tickets to the 2016 Neo Tokyo Olympics, the OIC's canceled them entirely. Some crap about not having enough participants. I guess a ton of countries pulled out in protest over Japan's treatment of metahumans and the way they've handled their holdings in California. I mean, yeah, I'm all for equality, but the Olympics? That's about brotherly love, the spirit of cooperation, and the unity of mankind. I can't imagine anyone using them for such transparently political purposes. It breaks my heart. Zia, can you put those reports on my desk? Zia, I was hoping to take a look at your power output test data sometime soon. I'm going to be in and out of the office all day, so just let yourself in and put them on my desk. The code is 98144, Dr. Taylor. Okay, bye. But when does this do? Excuse me. It's still locked. Frick. Okay, let's go let ourselves on out of here. Because I don't know if we can just leave. Can we just leave? Can we just get out of here? Oh, yeah, we can. I didn't want to talk to this. I don't even know why she was locked out. Open. What is this? This server cluster handles the local records and systems for floor 27. Undoubtedly, the building-wide systems back up this data, but anything occurring here will be fed to the large Asia servers. Perfect place to upload worm and fake camera footage. The chip flashes a green. Ooh, we've done it again. We'll now show footage of Golden Fong meeting with Dr. Taylor in Hardingham. I'm kind of afraid to jump in. Let me go touch this just real quick. What's my mission? Because they wanted me to. This is my inventory. They wanted me to complete certain tasks. Plant financial data, gain access to the main lab, retrieve auto repair unit, find a key for the lab safe. Okay, dear lord, that is quite the freaking list. But let's save it. Just a new save. I try not to override any of my saves just in case I have to jump back a few seconds, because sometimes you have to. Alright, Isabel. Get your ass in there. Fuck some shit up. I kind of hate doing this sometimes because, like, running into stuff is a pain in my ass. Go in the hole. Right there. There we go. Whoa! Gas valve control. I wish there was a way to just make myself fucking invisible. Okay, he seems to be going in this little square here. Oh, okay. So they have like a thing that they like to do here. What if I just stay right here? Will they see me? Will he see me? Will they see me? No. No, they will not. Oh shit. He did. He fucking did. Where are my superpowers? This one. No? What's this? These. Ba-ba. Suck my dick. You can either attempt to hack the IC or force your way past it at the cost of additional system trays. Okay. Oh, this is like, do you want to hack it? I'm like, maybe. Why is it doing this? Boy. That's what I'm doing. Okay, how do I do this? But like how? 4. No, it was not. I understand. 3, 5, 3, 9. I don't know what I just did. Oh, I did it right? What? The subsystem is currently offline and appears to be a one-way, so I can't do anything to that. Well, that's fine, I guess. This guy's just going in a fucking circle. He's like, I'm a guard! That's like how he's acting. Adorable. Let's go. 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 Oh shit. Don't touch me. Don't touch this. No. Fuck. There's so many. Why are there so many of you? Fuck off. Go. Go, Isabel! No! Thank you. Shit. Hello. I'm not asking to leave me alone. Aprons. What is that? What is that? Sounds fun. Let's go this way. I think I want to be here. Possibly. Oh my god, there's so many. God, I hate this. There's just like so fucking many of these sons of bitches. I'm legitimately worried I'm gonna get my dumbass caught because I'm stupid like that. Go over here. Go on. Thank you. What's in here? Touch it. Oh, immediately. Just bullshit. Hi. Nice to meet you. Well, that was severely damaging. Oh. Well, okay. There's freaking... I don't know where they're going. I can't see them. Oh shit. They both saw me. Dang it. My thing went off. Are there any more of you bitches in this room? Oh my god. Stop touching me. I don't like it. Ew. Suck me nuts. Oh, that shit. Yeah. Suck it. I need to get to where I can actually see this little bitch. You strike out there, buddy. Alright. Hello. Let's just try that. Alright. 4, 1, 7, 6. Let's try this again. 2, 9, 3, 8, 4, 7. One, 3, 6, 6, 4. 7, 6, 8, 2, 4, 7. 6, 8, 2, 4, 7. 2, 4, 8, 6, 7, 4. 2, 4, 8, 6, 7, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 8, 3, 6. 2, 3, 1, 8. 3, 7, 5, 8, 9, 7, 9. 3, 7, 5, 8. Oh my god, this is hard. Shit. Oh, well. Force our fucking way in. Oh shit. I'm not good. Oh, hello. The fuck are you? Oh, okay. What is that? What are you? Go away. Caught? Oh no. Dude, she's like... No, I don't want to fight. I was doing so good. Okay, we're gonna load, because I don't want to do... I don't want to fight. I'm trying really hard to get through this without getting into like, a fuck ton of trouble. Yes, I'm sure. We'll just come back and hack into this, because I shouldn't have forced it. But I did because I'm a dummy. That's on me. It's fine. But it was fun though. I got through pretty well actually. I'm super surprised. It's like the more you get caught by enemies in it, the more likely you are to get traced. I didn't realize that my trace was so high either because I wasn't paying attention because apparently I'm not in the mood for for not getting shot in the face. It's fine. I know loading is like a cop-out, but I really don't care. We'll come back to this. You know, it's weird, like, there are no guards up here. I think there would be, right? There'd be some guards. And they're all like, we don't care if you make a little bit of noise. Dr. Taylor's office. I have the code for this bad boy, right? I thought I had the code. Like, I don't just put it down. Dang it. Is it in my... Oh wait, I think it's actually in here. Okay, let's go back in here real quick. Let's go here. I have my ways. Recent messages. Can you put that on my desk? This is what a camera is for. I'm sure that it's in my stuff, but boop, there we go. Okay, let's try this again. Walk away. So 9, 8, 1, 4, 4. Yay. Bet you didn't expect me to have the mad hacking skills, bro. Plant financial data. Oh, I'm such a bad boy. Project records. Security briefing. Last week, night errant officers responsible for the security of this facility received several reports of suspicious activity in the public area of the building at 1331. Last Tuesday, security footage shows a troll approximately 20 to 28 years of age entering the public mezzanine areas of the building. The subject was seen attempting to gain access to restricted areas. The subject exited the facility before Knight Errant could intercept and question him. Reports from Ares citizenry indicate the subject was asking about research labs working on directed energy weapons. Several hours later, the subject was seen re-entering the building from a side entrance wearing a custodial uniform. Knight-errant guards attempted to detain the subject, but during their arrest attempt, both guards were severely injured. Any employee or resident should contact security immediately if they see this troll. Do not attempt to detain him or interact with him in any way. The subject is considered highly dangerous. Dr. Taylor, it's come to our attention that you have not been treating this threat with the seriousness we believe it deserves. Please remember that the safety of your person and your research is not solely your concern. A strike against you is a strike against all of Ares macrotechnology. When engaging in off-site entertainment from now on, we would request that you travel with a group. Thank you. Emitter aperture refinement. I have had to change the emitter and focusing array in our latest MP Ivy Redline prototype. Prior to this, we were using the same emitter array as the MP Laser 3 since it's a proven design. Unfortunately, that array is too large to continue using at this point, and there's legacy software that we need to update. The largest problem is that the outer lens is 3 millimeters too large for our new housing. In light of that, I've commissioned 20 new focusing arrays. They're being manufactured in Detroit, but should arrive next week at the latest. The fabrication technique is the same type that we acquired from Zeiss last year. It should give us superior beam coherence even in high dust and fog situations. Prior emitter research. I've been going back through the files from Ares Arms research on the original MP laser. A lot of the work was done by one Dr. Elliot Mills Fargo. Unfortunately, Mills Fargo is dead. From what I can gather, his son killed him during a drunken argument. What's curious is that most of the research files have been heavily redacted. It's all very curious. It's almost as if Ares Arms doesn't want anyone to know anything about the initial research. It's very curious given that we're all supposed to be working toward the same thing, aren't we? From what I can gather, Mills Fargo had a radically different design philosophy than Hardingham and I. Most of Mills Fargo's notes indicate he was primarily interested in purely vector solution fiber lasers, rather than our own dye-doped matrix technology. From what I understand, that's also the basis for Winter Systems' own attempts at a man-portable laser solution. I can't find any evidence of how they would have developed that technology without access to Mills Fargo work, though. Curious, Taylor. Emails. You killjoy. Hardingham, I cannot believe you. Did you tattle on me to Knight-errant saying I'd blown off the security brief and ran to go drink alone? I'm a senior researcher, not a bloody prisoner. If I decide to go have a drink on my own, that's my business. Besides, Central and Admiralty are both crawling with police at any hour. They're AAA secure, for God's sake. Taylor. Pub time. Listen, Age, I really do hear what you're saying about security, and I promise I'm not taking it lightly. I was thinking we could hit up the pond after the meeting tomorrow. I'll get 8 or so takers from the lab, and Knight-errant promised to loan us some low-profile bodyguard to make sure nothing goes awry. How's that sound to you? Door code. They changed your door code while you were out on vacation. The chips got a little fried when someone forgot to close the shutters in the laser lab when they were testing one of the new emitters. It's that number right there, sir. Thank you. Project 2231. One of the researchers downstairs hit me up in a meeting about supporting something called Project 2231. It's headquartered in the Algonquin Manitou Council, some godforsaken black site called Complex Number 68G. I guess it has something to do with that debacle in Chicago. Research into cleaning up the CEZ and whatnot. I thought it'd be nice if we could give them a hand. Just lend them a prototype or the specs. Let them test the laser out there. Log out. Bractor, what'd you think about all that noise? Pretty intense, am I right? I keep checking to make sure there's no one around. Okay, his code is 23847. 3847. Can you imagine having to do this game? I mean, like, you'd have to have, like, a pencil and paper. I mean, when did this game come out? I don't know, but it seems like one of the games that came out when you're like, I don't have a cell phone to take a camera, or I don't have a cell phone to take a camera with. Indeed, a picture with. Alright. Here we go. We're in Hardingham's. Touch it with my face. Project records. Power output. For Preliminary reports aren't good. We can miniaturize the aperture and emission array from the MP Laser 3, and it's definitely possible to get down to a handheld size, but that's never been a problem. Energy density is the core concern. Our batteries just aren't up to snuff if we shrink them down to pistol size. Without the MP Laser 3's battery pack, we'll be lucky if we ever find a way to break 6 or 7 shots. It's a terrible problem, and one the boys over in materials science have been dragging their feet on. I've been checking into using some of the new dual-phase batteries, but the cost seems prohibitive. I've made a note to Director Hui, asking if we could get some help from Ares Arms Europe. The Firelance research team's made a great deal of headway using stage graphene capacitors. Maybe there's something we can learn from them. Hardingham. Security briefing. So I think this is just him being like, hey, oh no, this is the same, okay, so this is the same, like, email saying, things proceed apace. Assuming a standard medium drone like the Inquisitor 2 Rover 9230 models, the drone provides sufficient power to enable the prototype effective unlimited bursts, though there's a 30-second charge time if the capacitors are drained rapidly. The small size of the emitter lens also means that the prototype can be mounted modularly or internally as the platform dictates. For smaller drone sizes, the output is more restricted but still valuable. Charge times increase to between 2 and 5 minutes, assuming standard battery power. This does unfortunately reduce the drone's loiter time. Each shot reduces the loiter time by approximately 2.5 minutes, more than enough for a sustained engagement, but something we'll want to keep an eye on. I believe we can increase efficiency in these cases by including a supercooling medium, liquid nitrogen or the like, to reduce the heat pump's draw from the power systems. Maybe something like we worked out for the Sentinel P series. Okay. Okay, we've read everything here. Raptor is very silent right now. I'm very shocked that he's not like, oh, these dickbags, because they kind of are, right? They stole his research. What assholes. Oh, wait, I think this is the elevator that I fucking broke. You know, I like to think that the people who work here are just gonna be like tired of my shit. Like, you broke the fucking elevator. It's like I break everything. What? What's this? What's this shit? What's this? What are you? Where do you lead? Tell me. I just want Taylor and Hardingham to just be like in one of these rooms, and for Raptor to... That scared the piss out of me. The stillness of the Ares laboratory is suddenly rent by the unmistakable sound of an explosion. The floor trembles beneath your feet and the dust falls from the ceiling tiles. As the echoes of the blast recede around you, the distinctive smell of atomized concrete and scorched carpeting wafts in through the vents. Duncan whips his goggles across the room, scanning for a clue as what happened. What the hell? Somebody set off a goddamn bomb somewhere on this floor? That wasn't any kind of accident. Remember what Kindly told us about other runner teams getting pitched this job? I think they're about to show up. Raptor taps out a few commands on his bracer and doesn't even look up when he speaks. I'm not about to let anyone deny us our prize. If they're smart, they'll try to talk to us. If they're not, they're just another obstacle. With an explosion like that, our window just got a lot shorter. No shit. Come on, let's move. The longer we sit here jabbering, the closer backup gets to us. They fucking set off a goddamn... Oh my god. The combatants in the next room are quite obviously Shadowrunners. Their gear is mismatched, they wear no uniforms, and the mixture of technical gear and heavy armor indicates they're prepared for anything. Fucking dumbasses. Yeah, yo, dipshits. The other Shadowrunners huddle up. Their voices are loud enough that you can hear them even through the glass door. They don't seem to have noticed you yet. Christ on a crutch, that was nasty. The orc wipes sweat from his brow with the back of one hand. Jarl, is that the last of them? Looks like it, but my C-12 wrecked the stairwell, so we're safe from backup via that route. He hands a canteen to the human woman next to him. Daisy, how you doing? Taking a long drink from the canteen, the woman breathes a deep sigh of relief before tossing it back to Jarl. Remind me again why we went to the executive level before getting to the lab? I'm all for a brawl, but pulling 4-night errant adepts out of Opti isn't my idea of a party. Dizzy points an accusatory finger at the shaman. You, sir, need to practice your martial arts. Opti raised his hands placatingly. We had to go up there, Dizzy. Without the key cards to get into the lab, we're as good as dead. But Bull could have hacked the door, but his deck got slagged after you threw that rigger into him and broke his concentration. Let's just continue listening. Okay. We'll have plenty of blame to place later. Right now, we have to get the hell out of here, now the prototype, and clear out before they get more soldiers down to this level. Bull tilts his neck to one side and then the other, each time a rippling pop runs down his spine. We've got a job to do, people, so let's get cracking. Renonium Jarl seems to have noticed you, finally. He gestures in your direction. Hey, Bull, looks like we've got some company in the lab. Turning around, the orc Decker regards you. Son of a bitch. Guess you guys got here first. Tell you what, we'll come in there and we can talk this over. Bull waves an RFID keycard at the door, but it only buzzes in denial. He glances at the keycard in irritation and then turns his eyes to you. Hey, would you mind letting us in? I'd rather not be trapped in here when the night air backup arrives. No, I don't think so. Not until you tell me what you're doing here. Probably the same thing as you. The lab has a later prototype, yeah? That's what we're here for. It just looks like you got to it first. Opti glances over his shoulder nervously. Do you think we could have this conversation inside? Not yet, you can't. You throw some C-12 down a stairwell, and now you want to get in here with us? Duncan shakes his head vehemently. I'm not letting anybody in here until I know we're not going to be collateral damage. Thanks. Given the shitstorm we set off by going to the executive penthouse first, we probably have a few minutes. They'll be too busy trying to figure out what we're doing up here. Jarl runs a hand through his hair and shrugs. Hardingham and Taylor's apartments are pretty trash, so they'll have to figure out what we're really after before they can respond again. Why are you up in the executive penthouses? I got some intel that Hardingham and Taylor would be out tonight, but they had a secure safe down here. We figured that would be where they kept the prototype, and the key would also work on the lab door. Bull looks mournfully at the key card in his hand. If wishes were fishes, looks like we made the wrong move heading up there first. Actor gives you a significant look. He speaks quietly so that only you can hear. I know Taylor and Hardingham. That key is almost certainly for the private safe where they're keeping it, the auto repair circuitry. We need to let these runners in so I can get that key. Alright, let them in. Shut up! My phone's going off. Fine. Come on. Jarl nods in appreciation once the other team is safely inside. Thanks a lot. We would have been cut apart out there. Never let yourself get backed into a corner, you know? Sounds like something went wrong. Bull's deck got slagged by some sparky IC. We got surprised by a rigger coming out of the hallway. I did a hip throw on him, but his body hit the jack point Bull was using. Some kind of surge hit. The system went to red alert. Before we knew it, night Aaron was crawling all over us. Rookie mistake, honestly. If I'd set up a redundant signal filter, I'd have had an extra split second when the jack got fritzed. As it was, I tripped some tar baby IC, and before I could get free, the system was lit up like a Christmas tree. Here, catch. This keycard's worthless to me. Bull tosses you the keycard he was attempting to use on the lab door. Thanks. Jarl spends a few moments scrutinizing you when his face suddenly lights up. Wait a minute. I recognize you. You're Silver Wolf, right? Your name's all over the shadows of Hong Kong. From what I hear, you've been doing a lot of work for Kindly Chang. Well, damn. Blinking a few times as he looks you over. There's a touch of awe in her voice when she speaks. I didn't expect to run into such heavy hitters on our first run out here. You have me at a disadvantage. Who are you? I'm Dizzy. The guy with the rifle is the Jarl. Dizzy stage whispers at you, cupping a hand next to her mouth. We try not to use the definite article. It sounds silly. Jarl or the Jarl, whichever, is nonplussed by Dizzy's antics. It's a title, Dizzy. It deserves the before it. Like the Iron Bull. He is the Iron Bull. This guy is the Jarl. Okay? Respect, Dizzy. Dizzy gestures at the shaman and the orc. Those two are Opti and Bull. Magic and tech support. So, you ever heard of us? A little, yeah. You operate mostly in the UCAS, right? Yeah, I'm from all over. Don't really stay in one place much. The other three are from the Great Lakes area. Ruefully, Jarl glances at the rest of his team. This is supposed to be an easy trip overseas for us. Do this job, maybe 2 or 3 more, and fly home. Jarl puts one finger to his ear. He cocks his head, listening intently. After a moment, he lets out a string of half-uttered curses. We're running out of time. We've got to move in soon. Not so fast. What about the prototype? Bull shakes his head and snorts crudely. We can argue about this here, or we can try and get out of here before we get killed. If it makes you feel better, you hang on to it when we get out of harm's way. Duncan nods his approval. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I just want to get out of here. Listen, what's your way out? We were going to rappel over to the Federated Boeing building next door, but with all the racket, well, I think we'd probably get shot off the line. Come with us. We're taking the elevator shaft to Collapse MTR station. Yeah. I didn't even know that was there. Should have done a better legwork before we got here. Bull reloads his pistol, snapping it back into a holster with a loud click. We'll follow. More guns couldn't hurt, right? You lead the way. We'll be right behind you. Suddenly there is a blare of alarms. Red lights click on overhead as the accompaniment to noise. You also hear a sudden hissing sound, rather like a tire deflating. And with that sound comes an acrid odor hanging heavy in the air. They're gassing us. Look over there. It's coming out of the vent. If my deck wasn't fried, I'd be able to jack in and stop it. I hope you brought a deck or some drones. If you haven't, we're just not gonna get out of here. Okay. What's this? Touch it. I don't know what I picked up, but it's mine now. What are we fighting? I don't see anything. Like, at all. Oh, they're coming in through the door. Right? Yes? What is that? Oh, is that where we need to go? Probably. I think that's the computer. Come on, guys. Gotta get our dumb asses out of here. Because of course you fucking do. There's a bunch of idiots. Let's just break into this building. It'll be fine. I wish I could fast forward through these. That'd be nice. It's fine though. Uh-oh. Hello. It's guards, yo. Oh, he's just gonna come right up in my friggin' face, isn't he? He's gonna walk his happy ass over here. I'm like, hey, buddy. I'm like, hey, what's going on? He's like, none of your business is what's going on. Get out of here with that shit. Go away. No. Wait. Oh, wait. That's too far. He's too far away. Yeah, I killed your friend. How do you feel? Probably not good. You killed Steve. Crochet. I need you to come over here, darling. About right there. Missed. Lame sauce. I need Duncan on her, but he's quite the shot, Duncan. But he was a cop, so. Ooh, she's coming up in here with that. She's like, I'm gonna fuck everybody's day. I'm like, sweet baby. Ow! Be careful in that. No, not a grenade! They're asleep. They're sleeping. What? No, I hit the drone. Why would you do that? Oh my god, they're close to my friends. I have a grenade launcher, but it's gonna hurt everybody, so sorry guys. Didn't wake them up though. Sad times. Listen, could you guys just like murder already? with your stupid Oh, what were you doing? I don't know if they knew what they were doing. They were just throwing stuff. Oh, well. Duncan, how wounded are you, buddy? How's your life? Ooh, Raptor's bad. No, hey, that's it. Okay, whose turn is it? Oh, it's my turn. What? Okay, never mind. Let's go back to what we're doing. Right here. Oh, I should have put my bear thingy in. It's fine. Isabel. Now you should be able to use this bad boy without causing too much damage to our bows. Who's this? Raptor. Use it on you. You got some shit going on, man. Do I have a grenade? Bro. Bet your ass I'm doing this shit. Oh, I missed. My new friends suck. Oh, well, she just ruined his whole day. Nice. Nice! Dude, you guys are beasts. Rude as shit. Oh yeah, go ahead, run away, that's fine. So wolf are actually not too wounded, to be honest. Let's move a little closer. Yeah, we executed your dumbass. How does it feel? I really wish that guy would hit something. Because this chick here, she's like, fuck all y'all. Yeah, I can see that shit. I can definitely see that fucking... Where are we going? I'm supposed to be hacking into somewhere. How do I put my fucking weapons away? There's nothing else here. Who are we fighting? I literally don't see anybody. Oh, they were coming in through there. Okay. I didn't even fucking... I need to get Isabel. Isabel over here. So she's like literally the only one who can hack into this fucking place. Bring my boys over here. Oh, that's what the valves are for. Okay. Okay, okay. I wish I could have like just like closed those off like to begin with, right? I mean, it makes sense. Is that okay, you damaged my ghost. Oh, that guy's annoying. You guys done? No? Okay. Can't see them, so I have no fucking idea what's going on. am I going? Oh, there it is. Yep, I gotta go here. Okay, we'll just get close. There we go. 'Cause I need her there. Where the fuck is that guy? Crochet. My love. I need you over here, darling. Oh, let's let me look close first. Boy. It's like, he is one of ours, right? The dude that just fucking came up behind us. It's like, oh. Ow. Oh, that's mine. That's fine. Dude, I wouldn't hit her. She's about to go full bitch on you. I have a feeling. Oh, where are you going? Just over there just beating ass. Alright. That's what you want to do. I'm not your boss. Alright, here we go. These guys were doing like a fucking shit. I'm gonna get caught. Fuck. Whoops. Suppression, sniper. Oh, where's my there it is. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. 1763. Oh, there's 3. Fuck, sorry. 2782. 87922. 4689 577 629 737723 9779546. Six. Shit. Which one is it? QM? This one? I don't know. Shit. So I'm gonna have to force it. Because I don't have time. I just don't have time. Is there any way to take the trace off of me? Oh, slow down. Shit. You guys are fucking snoozing. I don't know what she's doing over there, but okay. The hell? You destroyed my robot. Rude. Oh shit. God damn it. Just turned right on my robot. See that shit? Stop touching my robot. I don't know who the fuck that guy is, but he's getting on my nerves, so. There we go. He finally hit something. Good for him. She's like hounding this bitch. Where the fuck are you going? I don't think he knows. It's weird. Breaking stuff is rude. Not that right. Okay. Try this shit again. 2, 3, 4, 1, 7. Oh. M. Can't. If I force it, it's gonna fuck me over. I wonder if I can use my number lock instead. 1, 2, 6, 1. 6, 9, 4, 5. 4, 7, 1, 4, 2. 4, 8, 9, 9, 6. 7, 7, 9, 2, 8, 7. 3, 4, 9, 5, 2, 6. 1, 6, 7, 8, 8, 5, 5. Okay, so I got one fucking more that I have to deal with. I think it's this way. Maybe. So many of these fuckers. Is there any way to make myself, unless we're all in the same area? Okay, let's go find out. I think he comes out far enough to see me. Did I get this one already? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. 5, 6, 8, 7. 5, 9, 6, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 1. 8, 4, 2, 9, 1. 7, 7, 2, 7, 4, 2. 1, 1, 8, 7, 9, 9. Whoops. 3, 2, 4, 7, 5, 3. 7, 6, 5, 4, 4, 9, 9. 7 in the middle. Q at the end. Next to a W, next to a Q. I think it's this one. Okay. Let me check something real quick. My objectives. Okay. Now I just need to get my happy ass out of here. Oh, oh, slow down. Alright, out I go. Can I leave? Thank you. There you go. Hi, we're still out here. She's just like, what the fuck has been happening while I was gone? Like, don't ask. Don't ask what happened. I know this one's going extra long, but I really can't help myself, so. Koshi. Oh, he's already in control mode. Let's go. Eh. Alright, he missed Duncan. There we go. I guess we have 2. Sweet. She's coming over to ruin lives. Ooh, sniper. Oh, I forgot about this guy over here fucking chilling in the corner like an asshole. We're not gonna get chased. He's like, ooh. Dude, you're totally fucked. You kind of backed yourself into a fucking corner. You get midget. I'm smart at you. For damn sure. Just send you over here, girl. Flank him. Because he's dumb. He deserves to get shot in the face. Duncan. He's like, I want to do it. I can't. It's not. Yeah, there you go. Where are you? Going. Get him. Get him. Kick his ass. Yes. Raptor peers intently at his bracer as he scans the room with it. I think that's the last of the security on this floor, but it won't be long before reinforcements arrive. They are sure to notice when their soldiers stop checking in. I just hope we can be gone before they realize we were here. I don't like the idea of Knight Errant tracking us back to the bolt hole. Bolt hole? Duncan Worley looks over his shoulder. The last thing we need is a bunch of armed soldiers coming to where we live. That's unlikely, thankfully. Of all the Omegas, Ares has the best relationship with the Shadow community. They'll kill us to be certain, but their management understands that we perform a necessary service, one that they pay for with great regularity. Okay, let's touch this with our face. Swiping the keycard across the slot, the safe lets out a beep and the light flashes green. As the door swings open, the contents are revealed, a stack of chips and a plexiglass cube containing a tangle of drone parts. With a deft grab, you scoop up the goods. Okay. This way is out. I think. Yeah, we gotta go down a shaft. Oh, yeah. Get the hell out of here. Oh, wait. 2 seconds. Save it first, just in case we get in a fist fight with these freaking... Oh, wait. What? Yes. Okay, it just needed a second. It's because I was technically still moving, so it technically didn't read me as just chilling. Okay. The elevator doors refuse to open. Some kind of manual lock is engaged. A blinking alert message reads, elevator in transit. Door will unlock once elevator passes 427. I'm going to pry them open for a minute or two. Better hunker down. Go away. This guy's really hungry. Look at him. Just in. We're hunkered, bro. We are so hunkered. I mean, I guess I can cast my thingy, like, here. There we go. No, I think we're just all gonna stay really close to the door. You guys can go wherever the hell you want. I'm not your boss. I'm the opposite. This is gonna be a really long video, and I don't apologize, because I really love this game and I don't care. It's been a Monday, so... Oh, it's another guy. Coming to get you. I'm like, come on. Okay. Oh, they're all coming from a distance. Could you? Fuck off. I guess I'm gonna stand here. Can I shoot him now? Wink. Oh, they're awful close to me. Dang it, guys! Why do you gotta be so close to each other? Move! I'm gonna use my grenade launcher and you guys got in my way. Let's snipe this fool. Maybe I can actually get him. Who knows? Oh, nice. You did it. I believe in you. Glad we were able to just like talk these guys into coming with us though, seriously. Whoa, slow down, sir. You need to calm your tits. That shit's disturbing as fuck. Alright, everyone out. Exit. Nope, time to go. Come on, let's go. Leaving. Leave. This is why I kept them all really close to the door. Just didn't feel like, you know, let's go. Like, being all out there and then having to get them back, because if I'm too far from the door, it's like, you can't move any more than 2 paces. And I'm just like, thanks. Sweet. The pungent smells of musty stone, grease, and the remnants of neurostun gas mix in your nostrils as you rappel down the elevator shaft. Whatever frustrated Knight Errant security officers are in pursuit are too far away to be heard. All around you, there is only darkness and the occasional red-hued maintenance light. As you reach the bottom and pry open the heavy elevator doors, light comes flooding into the shaft. With any luck, you're only minutes away from the MTR station and with it freedom. You mean Duncan pried the doors open, because that dude is fucking jacked. Okay. That was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I was like, oh no, so much more. I had a list of things to do in this place. I was like, perfection. I love lists. Oh man. It's playing the intense music, but it's not showing it. Okay. You exit the service elevator and step out into the dimly lit basement. You hear no sounds or alarms, nor shouting, but it's only a matter of time before Knight Errant catches up with you. The basement smells of mold and stale air. Faint vibrations run through the floor and walls every few moments, evidence of MTR trains passing nearby. That was closer than I'd have liked. Whew. Dizzy hunches over, hands on her knees as she pants excitedly. She straightens as she calms down. Chalk that up on things I don't want to do again. Get gas while trying to escape from Knight Errant. Oh, buck up, Dizzy. At least your fists and feet could hurt those bastards. I know, she was fucking jacked. She kicked some fucking ass. She's like the chick who, like, she goes to the gym and, like, Duncan and I would just be like, what up, girl? And fucking just sparring and hitting punching bags. I swear to God, I'm never running against Ares again unless I've gotten a soul cannon with me. The old 6-gun just won't cut it against Knight Errant. Just spring for some APDS rounds, man. You don't need to overcompensate that much. So what now? We just march through the basement into the central MTR station? We should move fast. We don't have much time before they figure out where we are. Before we head off into the unknown, what are we going to do about the prototype? You need it for your job, I need it for mine. You aren't the only one who needs it. We have a job to finish just like you do. It's unfortunate that we can't both get what we want, but that's how life is some days. You suck it up and move on. Come on, you're well established. You've got a network of contacts. The runner community knows how reliable you are. I'm a little fish in a big pond here. I blow this job, I may not be able to work in Hong Kong again. Hell, we don't even need the prototype, just the damn GPS unit on it. I don't like it either. Maybe we can work something out. Thanks. I mean it. I don't like the idea of cheating on a job, but we're on the same team here. We both have to live and work in the same environment. How about this? We take the laser, you keep the GPS, and nobody's the wiser. And I'll owe you one. You call it in, I'll help you out, or get friends who can if I'm tied up. I wonder what would happen if I said yes. Let's find out. The Jarl takes a prototype from you, detaching the GPS tracker and handing it back to you. Excellent. I'll make sure nobody hears about this deal, at least not on my end. So what now? Do you want us to leave, or can we stick with you until we get to the MTR station? No sense in dividing our forces. Come with us. Oh, safer if we split up, we're less likely to attract notice. This is smarter. Let's just see what happens. Sounds good to me. Lead the way. I'm just like, let's all go together out into the open. Oh, this place looks ugly. Ew. Let's get the fuck out of this shit. We made new friends, Raptor. I know it wasn't idea. We didn't get your fucking thing, but listen. As you say, that is life. But we have the GPS and it's fine. Uh-oh. A piercing howl cuts through the silence of the empty station. It's distant, but probably won't be for long. Better move as quickly as you can. Shit. I hate dealing with guard dogs. We need to pick up the pace or we'll be up to our ears in angry muds. Well, the fucking door's right there if you'd stop interrupting my ass. Oh, should I have looked at that? You guys coming or are you just gonna fucking chill? Let's go. What's this shit? What's this? Ooh, take it. Alright, let's go. Just like, ooh. I'd like to like look through this place, but I know that Duncan's not like saying that like to be a dick. He means it. He's like, we'll fucking get bit. You don't want to get bit, bro. This control panel seems to connect to the backup generators powering the disused section of the old central MTR station. The readouts indicate that backup batteries have sufficient power to keep the lights on, but the remainder of the power is devoted to operating secondary doors. You could turn this off, you could prevent Knight Errant forces from getting in except from the way you came. Have Raptor power down the secondary systems. With a whine, the generators spin down and the lights go dim. It's because we got a fucking brain, bro. This is why I brought Raptor. Not just because it was his mission, but also because he's a fucking badass when it comes to computers and shit. I don't know shit about computers. I know shit about shooting and talking to... Oh shit. Who the fuck are these guys? What the fuck do they want? Hey, hello, what up? Sure. Hey. Oh, no, they saw us. I was like, hello? Ow! Rude. Rude. Fucking asshole. Yeah, she's got this motherfucker right here. Motherfucker. Yeah. Think it was just for fucking show? Bitch. Your whole fucking existence is what I want to do. That shit hurt. I missed. Why did you increase the amount of guns? I mean, sure. What are you doing? What is she doing? Hello? I don't know what she's doing, but she's annoying me. So, that's a start. Ow! Who'd you shoot in the face? What the fuck? Why am I hiding behind that? Sure. Fuck your whole life. Could you please go tell that bitch hello for me? Duncan. Come on, bro. Go punch him in the fucking face. Get death hands. Do the death hands. Murder, murder, hand time. No! Stop throwing stuff at us. It's rude. I can't hit her from here? Well, that's stupid. I'm gonna move Raptor over here. And we're gonna move Duncan here, because he's my big bad boy. Crochet. Good shot, buddy. Not really, but you tried. I love how, like, no one can decide where to go on the other team. Like, oh, I'm just moving circles. You have killy hands. Go murder, murder, punch time. Ow. Called for. Whoops. Alright, we can get out of here now. I don't know what these are supposed to do. We kept increasing their armor, but... let's get the fuck out of here. I'm glad we didn't, like, split forces, though, because I didn't want to get fucking killed, like, coming up against these guys with just me. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna save it here. And then when we come back, we'll finish this fight. Because I've been playing for a while. But, thank you guys so much for coming in and watching. Shut up, Train. You're being rude. I hope that you enjoyed. I love this game. It's so much fun. Please go play it if you haven't. Give this game a chance, because it is so freaking awesome. Alright, love you guys. That night.